Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really zeroing in on a powerful section from our sources, Romans chapter 8, verses 1 through 11. And the big idea, the absolute core of it, is this concept of no condemnation. It's, well, potentially life-changing.
It really is.
Your notes kicked this off with, I thought, a really striking image. That feeling, standing in an immigration line.
Yeah, that anxiety.
Total anxiety. Your whole future just hangs there, waiting on one word from an official. It's like the ultimate judgment scenario, feeling like you're probably going to fail.
And that feeling, that specific kind of dread, that's exactly what this passage tackles head on. But the amazing thing in the source material here, it doesn't make you wait.
Right.
Verse 1 just drops the verdict immediately. There is therefore now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus.
Wow. So right up front?
Right up front, the status, it's settled, done, permanent. The sign reads, not guilty.
Okay, that's a massive relief. But it does make you wonder, okay, if the verdict is in, why the next few verses? Why explain how? What's the mechanism?
That's a great question, because understanding the how is key to trusting the what. Verse 2 gives us the mechanics. The law of the Spirit of life has set you free.
Set you free from what?
In Christ Jesus, from the law of sin and death. Think of that law of sin and death. Less like bad rules and more like an old operating system.
An operating system?
Right.
Like on a computer?
Sort of, yeah. An internal system based on external demands that, because of our own inherent limitations, what the text calls the flesh, we just couldn't fulfill. It always led to, well, crashing. Death.
So the old system, the law itself, wasn't the problem. It was our inability to run it perfectly.
Exactly. Our weakness, our flesh, made the law unable to bring life. And that's where verse 3, it's so critical. God did something the law couldn't.
What was that?
He sent his own son in the likeness of sinful flesh and condemned sin in the flesh. He dealt with the root problem, our flawed nature itself.
So he tackled the weakness head on.
Precisely. And the purpose, verse 4 tells us, so that the righteous requirement of the law might be fulfilled in us. But notice how not by trying harder in the old way, but by walking according to the Spirit.
Okay, let's unpack that term flesh a bit more because it trips people up. It's not just our bodies, right?
No, not just physical bodies. In this context, think of the flesh as that part of us that operates independently from God. Self-reliant, self-focused, the part that naturally defaults to that old failing system.
The part that leads to trouble.
Right. And the source material then lays out this really clear contrast, this choice, based on where you set your mind, your focus.
Yeah, this part is stark. If you set your mind on the flesh, on that old nature, the outcome is death. It actually says it's hostile to God.
It is hostile because, by definition, it can't and won't submit to God's way. It's running on a different program entirely.
But the flip side.
The flip side, setting the mind on the Spirit, that leads to life and peace.
Verse 6. Life and peace. That's the practical outcome, isn't it? Are you living in that constant anxiety, that internal conflict or insecurity?
That's the daily reality check. And verse 9 grounds that security. It says, if the Spirit of God dwells in you, you are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit.
So your fundamental status, your location has changed. It's not about how well you performed today.
Exactly. Your identity isn't tied to your success rate anymore. It's tied to His presence in you. Now, this leads to something really important for how you live this out.
Okay.
Verse 10 acknowledges, the body might still be subject to death because of sin's effects, but the Spirit is life because of righteousness. Your inner reality, your core, is alive.
So stop replaying the failures. Stop listening to that condemning voice.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Realize that the guilt, the shame, the feeling that you should be condemned, it has zero legal standing anymore.
Yeah.
The penalty, paid in full. That not guilty verdict stands.
Okay, so wrapping this up, the core takeaway is this incredible security. Your acceptance isn't fragile, it's anchored in Christ. That terrifying judgment line, resolved permanently.
It is. And that leaves us, and you, the listener, with a really potent question that the sources raise, something to think about this week.
What's that?
Am I still living as if God is sort of waiting in the wings to reject me? Or, maybe more positively, how can I consciously choose to walk in the Spirit's freedom, in that life and peace instead of fear, starting right now?